So hi everyone, welcome to another episode. My name is Dana Sapir and today we have Amy Snyder on the show. Amy is an art advisor, contemporary art, who helps people buy special art, and her specialty is with auction sales. So I'm excited to have you with us, Amy, and thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me, Donna.
Can you describe your business?
Sure. I've been in business for 10 years in January, and I help people buy art for their home. My focus, what I know best, is post-war to the modern day, but I've done older collections going back to late 19th century, and while I will always buy from galleries, and of course I buy from galleries, I think one of the things that distinguishes me from some of my colleagues is a real focus on auction purchases.
What made you decide to open this business?
I always wanted to work in the art world since I was a child, and after graduating from college, I tried working at a museum and gallery and auction house, and I also have a PhD in art history. And while I was completing my degree, I ran another art advisor's practice, and I really grew up in that business during the many years I was there, and it was both exciting and allowed you to be independent, and it looked great. So
amazing. So how long have you been in the business now?
I've been working in the New York art world since 2001.
Wow.
And I went out on my own as an art advisor officially in January of 2014.
Wow, amazing. And where are you originally from?
I am from the Upper West Side.
Wow, so you are born and raised New York.
I am authentic.
Amazing. And why, so you said you love the profession, but why did you choose, I mean, is there something in your family, like what drew you to art?
Neither of my parents work in the art world, but my dad is a wonderful armchair artist, a hobbyist, and we spent a lot of time looking at art when I was growing up and experimenting, making art with different materials, and in all of our travels we looked at art, and it was always transporting for me.
So where are your clients mostly located?
Most of my clients are here in New York. Many of them are here on the Upper East Side.
Okay.
The Upper East Side is actually a great neighborhood for looking at art. We live in a gallery neighborhood. So right outside your office, Donna, you can go to some of the best galleries in the world. Sotheby's is on the Upper East Side. Phillips and Christie's are in Midtown. And so it's all really very easy to get to from here.
And you also live on the Upper East Side. Why do you live in the neighborhood?
I do, and I love placing work on the Upper East Side because all of these pre-war apartments have actual walls rather than just all windows. It's really ideal for me. Yeah. And I love when working with real estate people and contractors, if I'm brought in from the beginning, because then I can bring in my lighting people and have everything perfect rather than having to retrofit the apartment for art.
Yeah, and we get all of the high ceiling in pre-war and a lot of space with big foyers and hallways.
Exactly, lots of great art walls.
And what drives you to do what you do?
I love opening up the art world for my clients. So getting them as excited about art as I am. I love showing them how much fun it can be to buy art, how when you live with something, you really have this intimate knowledge of it, which is really different than experiencing art in a museum. And I think it's that relationship with the clients and that sort of education and entertainment factor that really drives me.
Amazing. Sounds like a lot, definitely a big motivation. Anything exciting that's going on that customer, your clients or potential customers should know about?
So we're just finishing up the New York Fall Marquee auctions. What's exciting is that for the first time, probably since 2008, with the exception of maybe the fall, summer of 2020, the COVID months, it really is starting to be a buyer's market, and there really are good deals to be had at auction. And finding those and pursuing them and helping my clients walk away with something that not only are they going to love to live with, but will hopefully be worth much more in the years to come is so fun for me.
So that, the marquee, how long have you been working on that show? Is it?
So it's a series of auctions. So the
auctions.
big three auction houses in New York are Christie's, Sotheby's, and Phillips. And they have their sort of biggest sales of the fall season in November and the spring season in May.
Got it. So we are approaching.
Though it's there's auctions constantly now, and you can pretty much be bidding almost year round, with the exception of maybe August and January.
Got it. Why do you like to buy in auctions?
I like the pace of it and the competitive nature, but there's two very good reasons from the client side to buy at auction. The first is if you're looking at any white hot artists whose markets are just explosive, if you go through the gallery, there's going to be long wait lists. And at auction, there's no wait lists. It's just whoever's willing to pay the most. On the other end of the market, for many artists, both living and dead, you can get better prices at auction than you can through a dealer, especially if you work with somebody like me who knows what to look for and how to scour the globe for the very best work.
Sounds like a good deal. So if someone is interested and would like to contact you, how do they reach out?
They can find all my contact information on my website, which is amylouisesnyder.com, and I'm on Instagram as amylouise_Snyder.
Great. And your email address? What is your email?
amy@amylouisesnyder.com.
Great. Your engagement means more than you know because it helps local businesses, professionals, and leaders of our community to get more exposure for what they do. It tells those platforms to put your content in front of more people, which is important for the growth and expansion of Lenox Hill. And if you're thinking about buying or selling or investment in real estate on the Upper East Side and you want to work with a local market expert, then that's me. I work with Compass Manhattan and I've been in real estate for over 10 years. And even if you're not ready to move and just want to chat about real estate, I'm happy to help. Just reach out. My email is dana.sapir@compass.com. My phone number is 347-631-7628. Or you can DM me on social media. Thank you again for watching, and remember to shop local.